Hello everyone, my name is Jake Sheldon. I'm here with Jonas Olson, the CEO of Pest Badger, a $10 million pest control company. And today we are going to talk to you about routing for your pest control company, how to keep those routes tight and what that even means. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Appreciate you jumping on.
Of course. I actually have a shirt upstairs that I should have wore for this. It says route density right on it.
There you go. Well,
so I have a shirt that literally says route density.
Are you sure you don't want to go change it quick?
I should.
Yeah.
But that's how we make our money in this industry. It's like keeping tight routes. So yeah, there's a lot to unpack here. So I'm excited to get this thing going. And what kind of questions you got for me today, Jake?
Yeah. So the first one I would say is, what even is route density? What does that mean for people?
Yep.
And why does it even matter?
Yeah, I mean, route density is pretty simple. Mm-hmm. You got to try to keep your routes as dense as possible, which means the more neighbors you sign up, the better off you are, because again, so we make our money, less drive times. Everyone makes more money. Technicians make more money. The company makes more money. Everyone just makes more money. So the name of this game is route density. And this all ties back to one of the original videos we did, is your target demographic.
Yep. Who
is the exact customer avatar that you're looking for, right?
Yep.
So if you know your customer avatar, if you don't know your customer avatar, go watch that video and go through it. Again, for us, it's 67% women. In our area, it's 300,000, 400,000 homes plus that we're targeting. And so that's a good place to start. And demographics go into the race. It goes into, like I said, it goes into political things, like your beliefs there. Like you can get really, really deep into this thing. Mm-hmm. But that's kind of the avatar that we're looking for. Moms, catering to them, kids, young family, pets, animals, things like that. So again, that's just the customer avatar that we're searching for. Which again, now we're talking about route density, why that matters. Well, if you find those neighborhoods that you find your customer avatar in, let's stick to those markets. Mm-hmm. So this all ties together with marketing. We're going to strategies later, but we talked about door-to-door already, and we're talking about every door direct mail, postcards like that. We got door hangers, we have door knockers, we have Facebook campaigns, we have Google campaigns, like all these things. And you want to target these same people over and over again.
Yep.
That make sense?
Yep.
Cool.
Now we were kind of joking about it in the beginning, just because you and I we run into a lot of people who don't understand what route density is, because they're so spread out in their routes. They have 20, 30, sometimes even an hour of windshield time in between.
I hear it a lot, especially when you first start out.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's because they're not focusing on the route density.
Yeah, they're just like
huge
deal.
They're
just taking everything that comes in at them, which I kind of get it at first.
Yep.
But if you're going to do any of these strategies, make sure they're all in the same neighborhoods.
Yep.
And I've been there before. You're running across town. Like there's 4 jobs scheduled, but there's so much drive time. Mm-hmm. Like you worked 8 hours and you got 4 jobs in, and your revenue is like $450 or $500 for the day, and it's just not scalable. So just really building out route density using these tactics will help alleviate all that pain and stress to begin with. And again, going back to it, everyone makes more money, so why not just focus on that one thing?
That's right. Now, can you go more into what you talked about earlier about doing all these different types of tactics and why that works? Like really the nitty gritty of, okay, if I'm going to build route density in an area, what do I need to do? Do I need to do every door direct mail? Do I need to do door hangers? Do I need to do Facebook ads? What should I do?
Yeah, I'd say all the above. Mm-hmm. It's not, you go back to the marketing wheel, it's not one thing, right? Mm-hmm. You're going to find one thing that works better than others, but it's all these strategies that help that one thing do even better. And so it's deploying your every door direct mail, focus on those same exact neighborhoods, and even focus where you probably already have customers in, right?
Yep.
Why go any further than that? So let's break it down even further. Let's just say you have easy numbers, right? You have 1,000 postcards. And let's just say you have an area of 200 people, just easy numbers. Like let's keep it like this. And I'd rather see you hit those same customers 5 different times throughout the year with those 1,000 postcards than send out 1,000 at one time.
To all different people.
To all different people.
Yep.
You're just casting too wide of a net. You're trying to get everyone. And that's not the focus here. Again, I'm just using those numbers. Obviously, you want to do more than that once you can, but these strategies really, really work. Everyone moved online. There's a few people doing these strategies, but they've been working since, I think, the early 1900s. Like, this stuff actually works.
Still work today.
Yeah, so it's like, let's focus on those neighborhoods. So let's do our postcards there. Let's do our door hanger strategy there. Let's do our 9 rounds there, which is door strategy. Let's do our door knocking in that same area. Let's do our Facebook ads in that same area. Let's target those people with their Google. Let's go very, very strategic on those same exact neighborhoods over and over and over again. So we're just top of mind with them all the time. They're seeing your trucks rolling through. They see your technicians rolling through. They're seeing your colors rolling through there. They see your sales guys rolling through there. They've seen you, let's just go 10 to 15 times. And I think on average it takes like 13, even 17 times. I think what's what I said, maybe it's even more, 20 sometimes.
It's 7 to 20 times now, depending on which study.
So 7 to 20 times of them seeing you actually start to buy from you. Yeah.
Yep.
So all these strategies kind of work together. So it's like dominating market 2.0, you know? Yep. Hey guys, real quick, if you guys are really looking to grow your pest control company, check out what we do at pestcontrolmillionaires.com.
So essentially, just to kind of wrap that up into one pretty bow is, you are just having total market saturation in a very specific area, density, right? You're just a total market saturation. You're doing everything. You're doing all the things that we just talked about in the marketing.
Yeah, like I said, there's things that I even forgot about, like lawn signs, clover leafing. Like, let's knock these areas out. Like, you can put lawn signs in every single lawn. You can put lawn signs at the entrance of the neighborhood. You can do a video in front of the neighborhood signs and, hey, XYZ neighborhood, like, I'm out here doing this, and direct your videos, campaigns, Facebook campaigns directly to just those neighborhoods. Yeah. And that's how you get really precise marketing, and that's when things start to take off.
Yep. And of course, as we know, when the marketing is dense, and when your clients are in one area, you're obviously a lot more profitable. You can scale the company quicker. You have more cash flow, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, just everything helps out. And again, like, you become so well known in a neighborhood, like, it's easy, very easy to get referred. And then if you're not getting referred, let's just say you're doing, your technicians are doing, like, door knocking around the neighbors, clover leafing, we're going to call it, right? So clover leafing, I've always said it's 2 to the left, 2 houses to the left, 2 houses to the right, and then 5 across the street. We want to focus on those few places, right? So let's just say you have, again, fake numbers. Let's say you have 10 people in a neighborhood, and they all have, 9 neighbors. So there's 90 people, right? Let's say you close 1 on every street, right? You still got 10 more. 10 more clients, just by doing that. Yep. So if you talk to every single one of those clients, not all of them are going to be home. But there hasn't been one home that you probably sell that day because they've seen you so many times, right? So that's just clover knocking or clover leafing. And just start there. Like, do your door hangers, do your postcards, do everything you need to do like that to just really take over the marketing side of the world.
Yep. We see that happen a lot, guys, is where people will go to one area. They'll maybe go clover leaf. They'll maybe send out a door knocker.
Yeah, everything got there.
Door hanger. Yeah. They'll do just a few of those things, and then they'll quit.
Yeah.
And then they'll go to another neighborhood when they haven't hit that neighborhood enough. What's something you want to add on to that? I feel like people do that a lot.
Yeah.
And there's so much more juice to squeeze out
of
neighborhoods.
So I'll go a step further. What I also see is someone does one mail campaign, let's say, again, 200, and they get little to no response, like, oh, that stuff doesn't work. Like, create yourself a budget. We talked about this, a marketing calendar throughout the year, have specific days, specific offers for specific times.
Yep.
We talked about this over and over again, that these mailers go out. Watch the weather. Make sure that when you send these things out, that the weather is going to be nice out, because the weather will affect these kind of things. Same thing with every other campaign.
Yep.
Like, you'll notice, like, in the office, you're getting 700-800 calls a day, and then all of a sudden you have a rain day and you have half the call volume. Like, holy crap, it's crazy how much the weather will impact our industry.
Yep.
So a lot of the things to watch out for. So first thing is, like, don't give up on the strategy. You're going to have to do it 2, 3, 4 times and stay up on it. Then it all start to work together, right? Yep. And then the phones will start ringing, and then ringing, and then ringing, and then it goes crazy. But it just takes a while. But everyone's like, oh, I'm just going to do this once. They run one Facebook ad, And like, all this stuff doesn't work. And they don't stick with that. Yep. They do one giant postcard campaign. They buy 12,000 flyers and they send them all out and they get like, 100 people respond and 20 people convert. Like, oh, this sucks. That was worth the time.
Doesn't work, yeah.
It's just not the strategy we're going for here. It's like focus on these specific markets, the specific avatars, and just go crazy on those guys. Then
super good.
Yeah. So you're doing all this content. You're doing your social media. You're posting in your Facebook groups. We're going to get to that stuff in the same exact neighborhoods. How to speak the language to these moms. Then you have let's say you have a sales rep or technician that needs more work, and you want to say, hey, go knock these customers' doors. So now they've seen all your marketing.
Yep.
They've seen you on Facebook. I'm not going to go down that trail right now, but they've seen you on Facebook multiple times. They look like all these audiences, right? They've seen your door hangers. They've seen your yard sign. They've seen your trucks, text, all this stuff. And then you show up there with the sales guy, and like, oh man, like I've literally seen you a dozen times already. Like I pretty much expected you to be here. And you've built so much trust of the company brand, yourself, and of that door knocker. It makes things so much easier.
Yep.
And this is something that I didn't know right away. It took a lot of playing with and really getting really good at it, focusing our marketing efforts. And this has been the best return and how we've been able to scale some locations so fast.
Yep. And that's another thing that we've learned as a competitive advantage is that everyone else in town, from at least what we've seen, is they focus on the entire city with all of their marketing efforts. When if you guys can get focus on the route density side of things, target your efforts, it's so much more effective and it actually more cost effective to really niche down. But a lot of people think, oh, I should be everywhere because I want to expand everywhere. But
in there you can do that.
You can.
But your customer acquisition cost is going to be through the roof.
It's going to be higher.
Because you're showing it to everyone, right? This broad audience. And then your drive time is going to be through the roof because you have jobs all over the place. But again, this is just how most people start. And they just don't know what you don't know. And that's why we're here putting on this so people can learn from those mistakes that I've made early on so they can get past all that garbage.
Yep. Now, what's the problem with just doing like one thing instead of all of them at the same time? Because people ask you this all the time. Yeah. They're like, hey, Jonas, like, what's the best to do? Is it knocking or is it Facebook? Like, what's the problem with doing just one thing?
I would say early on, there's probably not a problem with not doing them all. Because let's be honest, you might not just have a lot of cash. But let's just say you have $1,000 to work with.
Yep.
Go buy yourself some cheap door hangers. You can design them yourself. You can have some postcards made. Door knocking's free, right? Just more time than money, right? So all these things are free. Facebook, you can spend a little bit of money on. You don't have to go crazy on. So you can do this all at once. But again, if it's me and I'm starting out, I'm probably going to get some door hangers, some postcards, send them out, and then follow up a few days later knocking doors.
On the doors, yep.
Yeah, and it's very, very inexpensive. And now if you have zero money and you start out with zero cash, the best thing you do is you have nothing but time.
Yep. Go knock some doors.
And it's, I said this a million times, and it's another Alex Hormozy thing. It's the law of 100. You do 100 things a day, whether it's, door knocking, whether it's postcards, whether it's door hangers, whatever that thing might be, emails, text campaigns, all this stuff. You do this 100 times per day. At some point, you're just going to be really good at it.
Yep.
And it's going to pay off. We've said this literally a million times, probably in these episodes, on the podcast, the YouTube channels. Like I said this over and over again, because I'm just driving this to the point. Like these are the things that still work.
Yep.
It's old school marketing that really, really works.
Yep. It's consistent effort.
Absolutely.
So, gosh, that's good stuff, guys. Hopefully you soak that in because that is straight money right there. Get your routes dense, focus on an area, and you'll make a lot more money. So appreciate you sharing that knowledge with us, and we'll see you on the next video.
Yeah, especially if you're paying like P for P or pay for performance, commission-based pay for your technicians. They don't have to drive anywhere. Like I said, in one location, literally all day, drive less than 2 miles and knock out 25 jobs. Like they're crushing us that day too. So there's a lot to unpack there. You can circle back to that, but just every single person makes more money.
Yep.
Less fuel, less overhead, less everything. So definitely a way to do it. That's how we make our money.
Great stuff.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. I know that we really appreciate you guys taking the time with us here. If you guys have any questions, comments, make sure to throw them in the comment section below. And if you found this valuable, make sure to like and subscribe and to share with your friends who maybe own a service business themselves. Again, our goal here is to provide as much value to you guys as possible. Also, if you guys are really looking to grow your business, make sure to check out our website at pestcontrolmillionaires.com. We'll have the link below in the bio, and we'll also have a free school group for you guys to check out. So thanks for watching.